This is Glenn. He plays football for Salisbury University. He's a fullback and linebacker. Him and I have been friends for quite some time. I remember I used to call him and be like, "Hey Glenn, you wanna hang out?" And every time it was the same answer. "Sorry man, I gotta practice. I gotta train. I gotta go to the gym." So I got to thinking, I work out, I practice, I train. So I asked him, what's the difference between you and me? He told me he wanted it more than me. Now at first I was pissed, but he explained. He said, "You and me aren't that different. We're both too small for what we want to do. We don't look like we belong in the sports world." He said, "You want to play basketball? How many 5'8" white point guards do you see in the NBA? How many people do you see my size at fullbacker or linebacker in the NFL?" He quoted a verse from the Bible. He said, "Did you not know that in a race all runners run, but only one gets the prize? Run in such a way as to get the prize." He said, "When I run, I do not run like someone running aimlessly. And when I fight, I do not fight like a boxer beating the air. No, I strike a blow to my body and make it my slave, so that when I am done running, I will not be disqualified from the prize." He said, "I heard a man say, you gotta want it so bad that you're willing to give up sleep. You gotta want it as bad as a kid having an asthma attack wants air." He said, "So I train every day." He said he tested his limits, not to see how far he can go, but to see how he can break those limits. He said, first comes God, then comes family, then school, and then sports. But then he talked about other people. He said other people put sports before everything, before family, before friends. And he said, honestly, the people that put sports before everything else are probably going to be bigger than he is. He told me it gets hard. He said sometimes you want to give up. You don't think you're going to make it. And then he quoted Michael Jordan. He said limits, like fears, are often just an illusion. And when you train, you gotta remember to have fun. Don't make it your whole life. If it's your whole life, you're gonna get hurt in the end. Have a backup plan. Have friends. Have a family. And have something more important.